So you've all heard of Murphy's Law. That is that everything that can go wrong will go wrong. But have you heard of coleslaw? No? It's thinly sliced cabbage. Welcome to Shave&Butcher. We're going to do a shave today. Straight razor shave. Why on earth not? Phoenix and Bow. Citra Royale. Bit of citrus for the summer. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Razor today is new to the Dan, although this will be the 6th shave in a row, I think. It is CV Helgestrand MK42 in beautiful condition. Why is it not focusing? I promise it's in beautiful condition. It's bit wedge, fairly wedge, quarter hollow maybe, feels a lot like a wedge. 5.5/8 roughly, and it is definitely in pretty awesome condition. Mirror image, it's a beauty. Like the light in here is so poor. Anyway, it's a pretty cool looking thing. We're shaving with a brush as well. It is the Masetto 20, can't remember, 6mm badger. Extra density, double density, so it's fairly thick. It's as good as Simpsons, but much cheaper. Oh, what? Yeah, it really is. So I've got a full tub here, unless Jim Coe, who is shaving with a sample that he's trying to make last for a long time. He was doing a piece the other day on, being bored using just one sample till it's finished, I suppose. But, talking theory about, what's the ratio between shaving with a, using a 24mm or a 26mm brush or whatever he was saying. And I was asking him in the comments, that he should do what he thought was a ratio between a weekday shave and a weekend shave. And he said, well, probably 5-to-1. It's just kind of fun. If you just have time, you will waste lather, won't you? This soap is so terrific. It really is terrific. And the scent is beautiful. And it's such a natural lemon or citrus, lemon, whatever scent. Nothing artificial about it. Really, really very nice. I have 48 hours of growth, which is very unusual. I usually shave every day, but I'm in the midst of a traveling frenzy at work. This week I've been to beautiful town of Gävle in Sweden to sort out a quality claim, to investigate in a way. And then yesterday I was in Milan in Italy, back and forth during the day. Didn't have time, well, decided to sleep instead of shaving. And this morning I got back super late last night after midnight and had to get up early and get to work again, so I choose not to shave. So I'm shaving now, tonight. Tomorrow is a big day. My father-in-law's 80th birthday. So we're putting on a bit of a party at our house. And he's coming. He's a little bit immobile these days, so I built 2 ramps for him so he can move around, because he's in a wheelchair. So it'll be fun. Looking forward to it. Loads of old people coming, and a few not so old. So it'll be good. Soap everywhere. Here we go. First time on camera for the MK42. Actually, there's a lot of CV Hellistrands around, and you see quite a lot of them on video. Matti Lindholm uses one about every shave. Just kidding, Matti. But he gives them away and sends them across the world too. So you see them in quite a lot of videos. Justin, the Red Island Shaver, was using one the other day I was watching today. But the MK42 is a bit unusual. So quite wedgy, and it's interesting, this one, because it's really tuggy when you shave. Even when it came with an absolutely fantastic edge from my Hohenmeister. It was tuggy. And you go, shit, did he do a poor job, or is the balance off in the razor? But then you shave, and super smooth and no irritation. Amazing edge. Weird, because usually when you have a super smooth shave or feeling afterwards, you know, it's super smooth when you shave too. This isn't. Really strange razor. But I kind of like when there's a bit of resistance. That's why I like wedges, I think. Apart from the fact that they're cooler, more manly, and better looking. Bit like me. Boo! Okay, other side. It's a bit of a traveling frenzy, because after, well, tomorrow's Friday, so we're doing the party thing. Saturday, no traveling, but Sunday morning I'm off to Quebec, Canada. Montreal and Quebec City, to meet a bunch of people, but primarily to catch a vessel loading wood pellets. And you've seen that if you follow my channel, so you know how exciting it is. Cool. So oh yeah, traveling. So I'm meeting up quite a few people. Great people, people I like. But, you know, for business. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to some amazing food. You eat well in Quebec. You sure do. So, in Quebec City as well as Montreal, if you know where to go. I think you eat well otherwise too. And then, after that, straight off to Russia. St. Petersburg, where I have the doubtful privilege of appearing in court. I can't tell you what about, it's a secret. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Then back home Saturday, so it's pretty much a week worth of traveling. And usually make a sport out of not checking luggage in, but this time I'm gonna have to, because it's gonna be anything from 12 degrees to 32, and anything from wearing a suit in court to climbing on a dirty ship. So I may check luggage in, which means I shall be traveling with a bit of racer gear. Look at that. No effort either. Oh, the scent. The scent. So, who knows, there might be shaving videos from the road. Or a ship, that would have been cool. That's probably illegal. It'll be like Floridian security. Be kicked out. Floridian is a funny word. Is it even a word? Funny to say. But then, coming home, I'm on vacation for 3 weeks, so that'll be good. Looking forward to that. Bourbon, cheers. Saw on TV today that 45,000 barrels of Jim Beam bourbon burnt. It was just struck by lightning, the warehouse in Kentucky, and the 45,000 barrels caught fire and it burns pretty well. It's good ethanol in those, but it's such a shame. And the only time Jim Beam barrels should burn is when they're made into wood pellets. Oh, it's going on and on about wood pellets again. Yeah, but I know a guy, a friend of mine, who makes wood pellets for barbecues out of actual Jim Beam barrels. I've seen it. So if you pick Walmart, I think Walmart nationwide in America is where you want to go. So my friend makes them, and he even squirts on a bit of Jim Beam, actual Jim Beam, before they go into the bag, so you get the scent when you open. It's not artificial; it's the actual thing. So he's got 2 big bins or big barrels locked up, well secured in the back of the factory. Pretty cool. But he uses the barrels where the bourbon has been stored and aged. Yeah. There we go. You feel the resistance or the effort that the razor goes through to cut the hair. Like most things in life, if it's too easy, it's boring. You tire of it. Should be a bit of an effort. So my wife hates it when I mess with her red wine. Oh shit, that's no good. Oops. There you go. There is the blood. Focus, right? So all I did was add a bit of fruit and lemonade to the red wine, and now she's sangria than ever. dark on the ear there. Can you see it? It was the tip, the toe. It's not even that sharp, but it can draw blood, that's for sure. Really attractive. Sorry about that. Oh, love the soap. Love the soap. Okay. So there's this one razor 30 shades thing going on. I'm not sure who started it, but I watched Stephen Davidson do it, I think it was. Interesting. I think the idea is, especially if you're new to straight razor shaving, it teaches you, well, makes you focus, because you have the same equipment. You don't have to focus on new equipment all the time. You have one, and you do that repeatedly, which gets you to really learn to know your weapon. So I'm not going to do that, but this is my sixth, I think it's the sixth shade with this in a row with this one. And you do get to know your razor, you sure do. So it's probably a pretty good idea. So I went to the doctor's last week. Because some of my values, do you say that? I don't mean political, I mean, you know, some of the measurements is maybe better English. Being a bit off. So he said, don't eat anything fatty. I said, what, like bacon and burgers? And he said, no fatty, don't eat anything. Bastard. And the last bit. Voila, pretty good. That wasn't as good. Actually, I probably should take care of that. Thanks for watching. See you soon, maybe from on the road, and stay sharp.